Airsoft Wolf here, doing another video. This one's not a lot with Airsoft, but it is with getting my gameplay and how I do it, but just the things I use. I use action cameras, or like Gopro, it's the Hero 3 Black, and then a Gopro 2.0, and this one's the Gopro. I do not see a difference, but my opinion, I would buy this any day of the week over this, because you're talking $300 for your GoPro Hero 3, and you're talking for this Gopro 1, you're talking $65. But let's say at 1080p at 30 frames, which one is better? The GoPro's a little bit better, like the color ratios, it's a hair better, but if I'm using them in their original cases that they come with, they have the same depth. They both can go up to 30 meters. Sorry if you can hear background noises, but they both can go up to 30 meters, but you can get way better audio with the GoPro case. But if you compare them out of their case, GoPro gets way better audio. You put this one in this case, because they both can go in each other's cases. This one is still the same audio quality as this. So, for what I'm using it for on gameplay, this is still the winner. Another plus is this one's got Wi-Fi and an LCD screen, and this one only has Wi-Fi. So when I don't want to use my phone and pull it out and say, hey, is this a good angle on my head and stuff, I can just look at my friend, they can look at the screen and be like, oh yeah, that's fine, and tell me if it's upside down and everything. Or if I'm doing my point and shoot, I can still use this as a point and shoot because it has that LCD screen. And it's not like one of the really cheapy GoPro ones that are an inch screen. This has actually got a pretty big screen. It's got a 2-inch screen on it. I mean, the Hero 4 and Hero 5, you're talking a 2.5-inch screen, but half an inch is not making the world's biggest of difference. This is still really, really nice. This one charges with the micro USB, so a lot more of a standard phone charger for your Samsung and Android and everything, all that stuff. Not Apple, but Apple's always proprietary. And then this one's got the just mini USB, so it's got its own special charger, which kind of sucks. They both have mini HDMI, and then they both have an SD card slot. The GoPro, I believe, can go up to 128 gigs, and this one can only go up to 32, but not big deal for me, because 32 is still a freaking ton. And when they're writing, this one takes up twice the memory this one does. So, and at this roughly the same quality, I would definitely take this one over it, because I can have like an hour video on this, and it'll only be 4 gigs. And an hour video on this sucker, it'll be 20 gigs. It is just ridiculous amount. The design's a little bit different. The microphone slots are a little smaller on the Gopro, but big deal, it doesn't do a ton. But it's also got a microphone on the top, where the GoPro does not. It does not have one on the side for the where the Wi-Fi is, but whatever, it has 2 microphones. They don't have a microphone on the bottom either, but this one does have the battery port on the bottom because it needs the screen, where this one is just on the back, so you'd have the screen. Then you can also add extra battery or an LCD screen. It has that option. On the front, they both have their LED flashing lights and stuff when it is. But on the Gopro, the red light stays on when the camera's on because it doesn't have this little LCD screen. But I would take the huge LCD screen over this front little tiny one. If I'm like doing a little selfie cam, it's a little nice for that one. But you can go get the Gopro 3.0, and it has that and the back one, and it's $110. Still cheaper than this one, and it now shoots in 60 frames just like this, and 120 frames at 7p. It has pretty much everything this has. time lapse, everything on this. I think the only thing that this thing has on it at that point is it can go to 2.47K at like 15 frames or whatever it is. But whatever, it doesn't affect me. Controls going through the settings is the exact same buttons, everything. You can see it on this one a lot easier. This one's just a little tiny screen. It's not the GoPro Hero 5 where you can just boop, boop, boop. It was just super nice. I wish I had that. One thing that sucks about the GoPro is it gets super, super hot after filming for a bit, which I feel like it's gonna hurt itself because it gets so hot. Like, it gets so hot I don't want to touch it on the face. And these, I can have them rolling for a straight hour and a half, and I touch it and it's like, don't feel anything. It feels a little bit warmer than this, like it's been on. It feels the same temperature at 5 minutes after being on as an hour and a half, and both of them being recording at the time. It just doesn't change a ton. Where the GoPro is like crazy amount. In my opinion, this Geek Pro, you're GoPro killer. Like, comment, share, subscribe. The biggest thing with my channel is don't forget to airsoft.